Hello traders and welcome to another video review. Today is Friday, January 17th, 2025. Let's find out what's going on the Forex economic calendar for today. What kind of the event do we have here? Let's just switch to medium important and high important events. So what do we have here? Chinese data overnight, plenty of Chinese data here. GDP better than expected, 5.4%. Fixed asset investment, 3.2%. Industrial production beats the expectation, 6.2%. Chinese unemployment rate, 5.1%, almost the same. So bunch of the Chinese data will wait on the markets all day long, all Friday, so please stay focused. GDP from Malaysia, okay, that's the other thing. Now, UK data, core retail sales and the retail sales completely disappoints market participants. Poor data from the UK released this morning during the London session. CPI from the Eurozone is scheduled for release at 11 o'clock. At the same time, we got the German Buba president Nagel to give a speech, and then we enter the US session. Building permits scheduled for release at 2:30, together with the housing starts, and then we got that data from Canada for securities purchases. Then we have more data from the US. Industrial production is scheduled for this at 3:15. Then we got the some speeches from the Bank of England deputy ministers. Atlanta Fed GDP now 6:15, and then we got data from the oil Baker Hughes oil rig count, US oil Baker Hughes oil rig count, total rig count, and the rig count at 7 o'clock, and that's about it. So very busy day for today, very busy Friday since the beginning. So please stay focused, stay vigilant. We switch to the euro dollar. The 4-hour chart of the euro dollar doesn't actually show any signs of the uptrend continuation. We've been trading inside of this narrow zone for quite some time after the very dynamic reversal from 1.0355, the technical resistance, and 100 periods moving average. The technical support is now 1.0242, and we are going to test this support sooner or later, because the momentum, well, it's still positive. However, it's hovering very, very closely to the level of 50 on the hour side, which means that we will sooner or later test this level and might even break lower. On the contrary, what do we see here is, as you can see, that the set of the lower lows and the higher lows on the momentum. So it is a definition of the bullish divergence. However, there is still no significant rally here made from this divergence, as the market stays inside of the blue channel. Let me just show you this blue channel. There you go. Market stays inside of the blue channel below the key technical resistance, and it's still trying to move higher as it fails. All right, so euro dollar almost no movement here, still consolidates, still waiting for a trigger to continue the up move towards the technical resistance, or to reverse lower and break all of the technical supports. Let's take a look at the cable. After the poor, way poorer, way worse than expected data from the UK economy, the market is making new local low, 1.2160. So we are getting closer and closer towards the technical support, and the last week low at 1.21. Basically, this is the level. Right, we can see clearly that this movement to the upside, this three ways movement to the upside, is purely corrective in nature. Big bearish engulfing pattern, rejection of 1.23, and now the market is trying to move lower. Momentum is already at the level of 43 points. It looks like this market is under the bearish pressure, as it wants to move way lower. So the outlook for the cable remains to the downside, basically, to continue the downside movement. All right, let's take a look at the crude oil. The crude oil recently was on highs, and on the highest level here since the August 2024. But when we zoom in, let me just show you this situation here. We got the level of 80.16 from August 12, 2024. We got the level of 80.76 from January 15. Just 2 days ago we've made this swing high, but then we got dark cloud cover on a daily time frame chart, which is some sort of the bearish engulfing pattern, right? And then we got the extremely overbought market conditions. So these two indications might give us a clue that this rally to the upside might be terminated and the pullback is on the way. So please stay focused here with the crude oil, because we might sooner or later move lower and test, for example, the next technical support at 75.04. Right, so the crude oil, very important level, very important situation here, possible bullish development. Nevertheless, we are still seeing some bears that are marking the presence on the chart and pushing the prices lower. Let's find out what the gold is doing. And the gold, as you can see, is moving higher. The gold on the 4-hour time frame chart just hit the technical resistance at 2778. Well, almost. It is like a 2725, 207,024, so it's $1 miss into the extremely overbought market conditions on a 4-hour chart, which means that this is key technical resistance right now and the key swing high. The bulls need to break above it in order to continue the movement. However, we got bearish engulfing pattern on this level. Yes, you can see it here, bearish engulfing pattern, confirmation, extension to the downside. It looks like the market wants to test the level of 2697 before continuing to move higher. Please notice that the corrections during this up move on gold are quite interesting, because the biggest one is this one, I guess, minus 1.90. The other one was minus 1.50. so this one is the biggest one. Let me just check the third one. So what's the point? The point is that we need to move at least, yes, minus 1.90 in order to consider the overbalance of price and time, right? So it's still, this correction still is not good enough for the best. They need to push the market lower, definitely below 2696, below this level, and that will, and even this push will not be enough. Even this push will still be the part of the overbalance. So if there is a hit and reversal from the 2700 level, there is still a pretty good chance that the gold market will continue the up move. So last but not least, the Bitcoin, and the Bitcoin of course broke above the trend line. Let's take a look at the daily. You can see it here, the trend line breakdown. It all started with this big pin bar that we immediately focused on. Then we have the confirmation of the bullish strength, extension, breakout of the recent trend line resistance. Now the next target is the blue arrow located at $102,698. This level will be hit sooner or later. It will be tested. Momentum is strong, momentum is positive, 61 points. On the lower time frame, it looks like this. We definitely broke above this trend line. Now we are heading higher. Market is on the extremely overbought conditions, but we can do some kind of a slight push to the upside before the market would eventually reverse lower. The technical support will now be located around 97,294. So bullish outlook for the Bitcoin for the coming hours and days. That's everything from me for today. Thank you very much for watching this analysis, and I hope I see you guys next time. Take care and bye bye.